The Indiana High School basketball sectionals are underway, and TV3 brings you the game of the week, the game between the Connersville Spartans and Greenfield Central Cougars. The sectional semifinals, the TV3 game of the week. From Newcastle Fieldhouse on the campus of Newcastle High School, TV3 brings you the opening game of the Class 4A High School Basketball Sectional Semifinals. It's the game of the week, and the Connersville Spartans meet the Greenfield Central Cougars, with the winner advancing to the sectional championship game. Hi everybody, with Ron Wiley, this is Fran Schummel, and we are at Indiana's largest high school gymnasium with a seating capacity of 9,340. Is similar in construction to Connersville's Spartan Bowl, but larger. Spartan Bowl has 5,847 seats. Spartan Bowl opened in the 1957-58 season, and this field house a few years later. This is the second meeting of the season for the Spartans and Greenfield Central. Connersville on December 22nd at Spartan Bowl defeated this team 47-40. This is the second session of this sectional. In the opening round, Greenfield Central defeated Richmond, and Newcastle won over Pendleton Heights. Tonight's second game has Newcastle meeting Fort Hill's Mount Vernon team. Tonight's winners meet in the sectional title game, with that winner moving on to the regional at Southport. Ron, how about some starting lineups?
Yes, for the Greenfield Central Cougars, they are led by 6-foot junior Dre Jamison. He's number 10. Chandler Bean is a 5'10 senior. He's number 20. He's at another guard position. Blake Robertson, pretty tall guard. He's a 6'3 senior. He's number 21. And in their front court, Tate Hall is actually Tate's another guard too. 6'6", that's what they have him down. 6'6" guard, kind of like a Magic Johnson.
Guards at 6 feet 6.
Yeah, I'm sure that's got to be a typo. He's got to be a center, but he's a pretty tall force to be reckoned with. Number 24, Tate Hall, and Kirill Scholman is a 6'2" senior. He's at one of the forward positions, and for the Connersville Spartans, their usual 5, led by Tyler Billups. He's number 24 at one of the guard positions. He's a 6'2" senior. Garrett Silcott's a 6-foot sophomore, number 12. Chandler Graves is a 6-foot senior, number 11, and rounding out the front court for the Connersville Spartans, led by Grant Smith. He's a 6'4" junior, number 40 at one of the forward positions. And Bo Isaacs is a 6'3" junior. He's number 52. Bo Isaacs, the janitor for the Connersville Spartans.
Thanks, Ron. The Spartans, as we mentioned, have been one of the victories over the Greenfield Central team. Their other 3 losses came at the hands of Indianapolis Broad Ripple, Mount Vernon, and Newcastle. The Spartans have 19 victories and 5 losses. 2 of their losses, one was to Mount Vernon, one was to Pendleton Heights, and then they lost to Warren Central and Hamilton Heights in the tourney during the holidays at Richmond, and the other loss by the Spartans was to Mooresville, and that was a 53-26 score, and 26 points. I know the Spartans want to forget that.
Yeah, and they have forgotten, and they've wrote off victory after victory since that game. That game came on the heels of that hard-fought loss against Mount Vernon, where it was a very physical game. I think that kind of did them in against Mooresville. Again, they put that behind them very quickly. They have had an amazing streak since that loss, and they come into the sectional with very, very high hopes, high regards. You see the kids there, they're excited to be here. It's nice to see some of the faithful come from the bowl all the way here. I tell you what, exciting time to be a Spartan fan of these boys. You know, again, even though we got a victory over Greenfield earlier, Fran, by 7, you know, this is the sectional, this is one and done. So, you know, the dynamics of the game changes totally. So this is something that, you know, I'm excited, and I know the boys are too, but I expect victory.
Right now we're getting ready for the most important game of the season, Ron.
Yeah, it is the most important game of the season. Every game here on after during tournament is a very important game of the season. because again, it's one and done. You can't go back to the drawing board for the next game. This is it. So, all the mistakes that we've made before, that we've worked on, hopefully they've been corrected. As Kerry said, as he has said since the 7 years that we've known him, the season starts now.
That's
and,
right.
And the season is starting now, we came away a couple sectionals with a few victories, but never a sectional title. It's time to go all the way this year.
We'll have a new title, a new champion this year, because Richmond, last year's winner, was dethroned, as we mentioned, in the first ball game of this year's sectional. Richmond defeated the Spartans in the title game 46-33 a year ago. Richmond then moved on to the regional, won the regional, but they lost in the first game of the semi-state to Evansville Rights. Tip-off is next of tonight's game. Greenfield Central and the Spartans, sectional semifinals from the Newcastle Fieldhouse. Ron and I will return with the beginning of the ball game right after we stop for this on the TV3 Game of the Week.
This is Titan 1-4. No signs of life.
Titan 1-4, hold your position.
What do you got?
Unmanned aircraft is identifying enemy sniper.
Copy that. Let's move. Thanks, Reaper 1-1. We got it from here. Sensors coming off target.
Learn more at airforce.com.
Ready to go with this ball game, semifinals from Newcastle, the Spartans, and Greenfield Central. Connersville in their road red uniforms tonight, so that means Greenfield Central will be wearing the home whites. Second meeting of the season for these two ball clubs, as we mentioned. The Spartans won right before Christmas at Spartan Bowl by 7 points. Jumping center for the Spartans, number 40, Grant Smith, and the tip is controlled by Greenfield Central.
Yeah, I was saying, first time we've seen them in red, so hopefully that's not a bad omen.
That's right. That's their road. They're away from home uniforms.
One thing, Fran, that we've seen all season long is our defense has just been spectacular. We need it to continue, not something like that.
Oh no, Greenfield Central wiggles a guy free along the baseline. Drew Jamison scores for Greenfield Central. Has a nice feed to him. And the Cougars go up 2-0.
Yeah, he was able to get inside and got an easy bucket.
See if the Spartans can tie this ball game here. Smith goes to Isaacs.
If I remember right, this game when we played Greenfield Central, I listened to it on the radio, and we started off pretty slow, which was indicative of what we did a lot of games. There was a lot of games where we did come out, start off slow, and we came back. And right now it's sectional, we can't come off slow. Beautiful
Smith
drive.
Down.
Oh my God!
Nice layup by Grant Smith for the Spartans to tie this ball game.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. I mean, that was just unbelievable.
Shot from out, missed by Greenfield Central, but they control the boards. Number 21 with the basketball. That's Robertson.
Yeah, and that's one thing we've done very well all season long is to be able to get the glass offensively and defensively. Of course, leading the way as a janitor, and we need to really control the boards as well.
Number 24 fires and hits a three. That's Tate Hall, who is their leading point maker with 18.7 points a game average. He's a 6'6" senior starting guard.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, and I can see why he scores 18 points. I mean, that was just a beautiful touch right there.
Here is Grant Smith trying to counter, but the shot will not drop for Grant. Rebounding is Greenfield Central quickly up court.
Yeah, Greenfield Central, obviously right now has a momentum 5-2 run, and one thing we need to not do is panic and just relax right now. Still a lot of ball game to go.
Connersville on defense, man-to-man. Here's number 20 starting to drive down, feeds off to a teammate who scores. Number 24 again, Hall. And the Spartans going to have to stop Hall to be successful in this ball game.
Well, again, 6'6", you want the guy to shoot from outside so that way maybe we can get the glass if he misses. But, he's sitting there sinking and he's feeling it right now, and we need to really counter right here.
Here's Billups for the Spartans,
nice
missing on the
hustle
shot.
from Chandler.
Nice rebounding Chandler Graves, and the foul is going to be called on Central boy.
Yeah, that was a hard foul right there, and that was nice hustle from Chandler to get the rebound to keep that possession alive.
Grant Smith will trigger it in for the Spartans.
You know, again, right now we just need to slow it down. They're hot right now. They're on a 6-0 run right now. We just need to relax and slow down.
Then to Silcott. He'll move the ball over to Billups. Here's Isaacs. Smith cross court to Silcott. Try his shot. In and out. The Spartans unsuccessful in their three-point tries so far. Quickly
Nice.
up court. Loose ball by Greenfield Central.
not a
The
good
Spartans
pass.
grab it, and it is knocked away by a Spartan turnover.
That was a nice defensive stand right now, right there. But, again, calm down. We don't need to get the 6 points back right away. We can't get it back. So just relax a little bit, slow down, and play our basketball.
Connersville sets the defense as slowly walking the ball up court has been Chandler Bean, one of the guards for this crew from Greenfield Central. He won their 20th game the other night. Here's a shot missed by Greenfield Central. Their first shot missed, I think. Ron, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely. But you see, they're controlling the boards. I mean, that's what's
right.
happening.
They grabbed the rebound and will set up the play again. Almost a loose basketball. No, it's a touch last by Connersville. Grant Smith tried to intercept the pass, batted the ball out of bounds.
The last couple of times that we've defensively we've been able to disrupt it. We disrupted it right there. We need to, again, if we're going to force them into turnovers, to make it count. Last time when they turned it over, we didn't make it count with a turnover of our own.
Hall has the ball, number 24. He's their big point maker, as we mentioned. Driving down, crashing into a Spartan, but play keeps going. No whistle on the sound. There's another missed shot by Greenfield Central, and the Spartans will grab this rebound, bring it up court. Down by 6 points here in the early going. Here's Billups driving down. Feeds underneath the Graves, who was up close for a shot, couldn't get it off. Feeds out to Smith, and he misses his three-point attempt. Quickly down court, Greenfield Central.
That's a ball,
charging foul going to be called on Greenfield Central.
Yeah, that was a beautiful. I mean, I saw from up here, Tyler setting up for that. He's a statue right there. You cannot do that. Clear foul right there. Beautiful play by Tyler. Now we got to reward our defense right now. Our offensively, we've been sputtered.
See if we can get a three to drop, Ron.
Yeah, we need to. Well, when we're shooting our threes, nobody's around to get a rebound, and nobody's following up their shots. They're admiring their shot. Follow through. Maybe you can get your own rebound.
Silcott in the corner. Billups will try a three.
Yeah,
this one won't go either.
Nobody was around. Garrett should have went down to maybe try to get closer to possibly get a rebound.
Number 25 fires, and this a two-pointer from the side. Shulman.
Oh, that was only a two.
Senior. I believe it was a two, and they're going to take a timeout.
Well, Kerry needs to take a timeout. This should be a full timeout.
Settle them down a little bit. They trail 10-2 here in the beginning of the ball games. It's short timeout, so we'll just keep it here.
I mean, and it's not like we're being blown off the court. We're just not set offensively. Defensively, we're doing fine. And, we just got to really slow it down and get the rebounds. When we're shooting these 35-foot shots, as Tyler was at least 5 feet back from the line, we need to make sure that there's guys around to be able to get the rebound. And if you see that long of a shot and you're 10 feet away from the glass, get closer to the rim.
Spartans averaging 51.8 points a game going into the game, and the offensive average for Greenfield Central is 57.
Yeah, two high-powered offenses.
Defensive averages 46 for Greenfield Central, and the Spartans allow an average of 42.5 points a game.
Yeah, defensively we're superb.
Connersville ball. Here's Graves moving it into front court. Billups, number 24. Looks it to Isaacs, and breaks loose. Raise it up and in. There's a foul call.
Yeah, that was beautiful right there as the janitor gets the ball inside. He's not hesitating, gets hacked right there, and it goes in, and he has a shot for a three-point play. That's a spark plug. That's what we need.
Isaacs would be at the line for a possible three-point play. Both shooting 85% in the free throw department. Fires and hits. Spartans are down by 5.
Again, it's not a huge deficit. It's just a matter of getting set, letting our defense get set, rewarding our defense offensively when we do force a turnover.
Greenfield Central will set up a play.
Yeah,
Well, they got a guy into the basket, but he doesn't feed. He feeds off to Hall, who finally misses it. Or no, that was Shulman who missed, and he feeds out to Hall.
Yeah, that was just right there where that the player for Greensburg wanted to play more than we did and hacked it out there.
Driving down, a little jumper is missed by Greenfield Central. Nice rebounding. Silcott for the Spartans. Bumped as he starts up court, but no foul call. Here's Smith.
Yeah,
feeding to Isaac. Steps called on Smith, and another turnover by the Spartans. Something you just can't do, Ron.
Yeah, you can't do. I mean, right now it's do or die again. It's one and done, and we definitely got to not make these mistakes. I mean, earlier when Greensburg had the ball and Greenfield had the ball and the guy was driving, I mean, Bo set up to stop him from driving, and he had to disrupt himself. So that was good defensively. We just didn't reward that with that walk from Grant.
The new player, William O'Connor, comes into the game for Greenfield Central. Central on the attack. They give to Hall along the baseline. Too far under. Can't get the shot off. Passes out. Number 33 is also in the lineup for this Greenfield Central squad. There's a shot from out. That will miss. Fight for the rebound. Touched last by Greenfield Central. Spartan ball.
Yeah, that was nice. Right there, number 10 from Greenfield Central, Dre Jamison, as he walks over and helps Grant up, and one of the cheerleaders helps Grant up too. So nice teamwork for both of them to get the big guy up. And again, down 5, we really haven't set offensively, so we're not too bad. Oh, he looked like he may have walked, but they
drives down. They give me the basket. Nice little layup by Silcott to pull the Spartans within 3.
Well, one of their guys flopped a little bit. It kind of looked like maybe he, committed an offensive foul, and because of that, I thought maybe he may have walked, but no, he didn't, and we're down 3.
Central on the attack. That's Hall. He's off.
This game kind of reminds me of again, less than a minute to go, and it kind of reminds me of their first game where it just seemed like we really couldn't get things going, and eventually once we got the lead, we never really looked back, and that's what we need to do right now is we just need to relax and calm down. We're down 3 going into the second. Could be tied. Who knows if we force a turnover.
They'll go for the final shot of the first 8 minutes. Greenfield Central will.
If they miss it, I mean, if we stop them defensively, that would definitely keep the momentum on our side.
Yes.
Right, this is a very pivotal. We get the ball going into the second quarter. As the student faithful are saying boring, they want some action.
Driving down, stopping, feeding off. They'll go to number 31 on the shot way off. Spartans grabbed the rebound.
I would love it if it went in.
Fires a long one as the buzzer sounds. It hit the backboard.
Yeah, I would love it if it had gone in.
A couple of feet away from the basket.
Faithful here would have went crazy.
10-7 is the score at the end of the first quarter play here tonight at Newcastle. And it is Greenfield Central 10 and the Spartans 7. Second quarter coming up. Let's stop now for this on the TV3 Game of the Week.
The Hope Center offers a baby boutique store where our parents can shop for items for their children that they have earned with Hope Bucks through our Parenting with Hope education classes. If you are interested in participating in Parenting with Hope, please contact the Hope Center at 825-1244 or visit our website at hopecenterconnersville.com.
Spartans put the ball in play to start the second 8 minutes of play here in this sectional game. Silcott takes the inbound pass. Spartans set up the play.
We're on a little bit of a run.
Phillips.
So, we stopped them with that. I mean, they held the ball for the last minute, so we stopped them. So it's a matter of just, getting back into our rhythm right now, establishing something. I would love it if we tied it right here. But we don't need to.
Silcott in the corner. Comes out to Phillips. Good defense by Greenfield. They work the ball into Smith, who is
hoping he would got a foul. Yeah.
And the ball is out of bounds to Greenfield Central.
Yeah, it looked like, he was kind of hacked right there, but no call. And, you definitely didn't want that to happen when we're, trying to make a comeback. But, hey, it's still early, and, we can stop them right here, too.
And the Cougars on the attack. Spartans set up their defense.
Which both teams have been playing pretty clean. There's only been a couple of fouls. Actually, we have none. They have 2. No, they have 3.
Good passing by Greenfield Central.
Air ball.
Hall tries an air ball.
Oh, and he saved it. That's nobody blocked that guy
okay.
out. That was absolutely phenomenal on
They
their
had
part.
a guy along the baseline who caught the ball.
Yeah, that's why they're winning 10-7 and we're not. They're playing right now like they wanted a little bit more, and we are. That was the definition of that. And there was a foul going to be on both.
Well, Isaac's on a holding foul. That will be first on the Spartans.
Yeah, Janitor just, really over-guarded right there a little bit too much, but that's our first foul, and that's really good for, here in the second quarter.
Greenfield Central puts the ball in play at their end of the court.
But, we have to, out-hustle them right now. They're out-hustling us.
Hall, number 24, with the ball, feeds off to a teammate.
Something tells me, this is not really the pace that Greenfield Central is used to playing, 57 points scoring average, but right now it's working for them.
Spartans in their man-to-man defense. Being patient on their shots. Almost a steal by the Spartan, but not quite. Underneath, they've got Hall, who scored. 5-point lead for Greenfield Central, 8 points for Hall, which is to be expected. As we mentioned, he averages just over 18 a game.
Yeah, I can't believe he's listed as a guard. that still amazes me. He's 6'6", but he plays very fluidly. He's just he's got a nice inside game, a nice stroke, and that's another. Well, I thought he walked, but
I thought so too. What the official call?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a
Pendleton
foul.
coming up. Okay.
Foul on number 5, so that's their third foul, or fourth foul, I'm sorry.
Spartans will inbound their end of the court. Silcott goes to Smith. Garrett takes the return pass. Out develops.
I'm not sure if we've made a substitution yet as Dalton's coming in. Chandler's beautiful.
Graves shot missed. Chandler pushed under the basket, I believe.
Yeah, that would have been great if it went in. That would have been a nice 3-point play right there to put us within 2, but it didn't go in.
A couple of free throws awarded to Chandler Graves. Chandler, a 6-foot senior for Connersville, fires the free throw and just hits.
Right now, even though that this is still early and all these free throws, we've had a few. Bo had one, and now Graves, this will be a second. We can't miss him.
Dalton Huffman is in the game for the Spartans, number 50, and Isaacs goes out. Meanwhile, the second free throw is missed, and Hall grabs a rebound for Greenfield Central.
Yeah, cannot have those misses right there. That's again, it's still early, but right now we're scraping to get points.
Greenfield Central by 4.
Oh, that was just,
like that, another lead by 6. Going in for the layup was Chandler Bean. He's a senior, 5'10" at Greenfield.
Yeah, he's got some speed right there as he blazed through our defense. It was almost like they just parted ways for him to get right in there.
Spartans down by 6. Graves. Free throw lane, feeds out to Silcott. Goes to Billups. Back out to Smith. Grant. Brooks over to Billups. There's Huffman.
Yeah,
there's Billups with a little jumper from the free throw lane.
Yeah, I didn't really see too much of the foul on that, but we'll find out in replay right now. I didn't quite see it before, but
Isaacs comes back in, and Huffman will come out. Spartans, meanwhile, will inbound at their end of the court.
Yeah, we need somebody to get in there. I mean, that's
Isaacs gets back to Silcott.
yes.
Bo tried the three-pointer from the corner and hits. And the Connersville fans love that one. 6 points for Isaacs.
Yeah, we need that spark right there from the janitor. He gets it from outside, and you know, again, we've had some momentum swings a little bit early in this ball game, and it's quickly died out. So, you know, we're still down 3. We're inching back ever so slowly.
Greenfield on the attack. Number 25 fires and hits a 2-pointer.
That guy's not going to miss from there.
That's Shulman. 4 points. I thought he had more than that, Ron.
He may have a couple of more than that. I may have got Hall and him
I'm not sure.
wrong.
It just seems like he was.
Yeah, I may have Hall and him wrong.
Spartans drive up court.
You know, I do think he had one of the threes from Hall that I gave him.
Underneath, Isaacs cut down as he goes up for a layup. He'll be at the line for free throws.
You know, again, getting inside like that, drawing the fouls. Again, they're in foul trouble. They got 6 right now, so we need to make these count. As you see right here, Bo, you know, getting that head fake. No, he's going to get hacked right there. And took one to the face.
Couple of free throws coming for Isaacs. First one is good. Spartans 12th point, down by 4. Up and in. Couple of points from the free throw line for the Spartans. They're pulled within 3. 8 points for Isaacs so far tonight. And now here comes Greenfield Central on the attack.
I just don't like playing from behind, and that's what we've done. You can't let him get inside like that. Nice block from Grant.
Defense by the Spartans under the Greenfield basket. Collision of players, no foul called. Silcott goes down, misses the shot. Rebounding is Greenfield Central. Quickly up court, and the Greenfield Central throws it away.
Yeah, that was a crazy. You know, we got the Grant had the hack right there, or got the block right there. He goes down and he gets knocked down, and then Garrett misses his shot. This guy throws away. So calm down. We're still down 3. We could tie it right here, but we don't have to. We just got to be able to reward our defense right there with a bucket.
Yes. Here's Billis backing to the basket.
Oh, yes.
Nice little 5-foot jumper.
Yeah,
he's free throw lane.
Yeah, he's not going to do that as a faithful going crazy.
Fans are happy with what they're seeing right now. There's going to be a timeout taken.
You know, still playing from behind. I don't like it. I'm not sure if it's a full or not. That's a short.
Another short timeout. Spartans pull within a point.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I gave one of Hall's or one of Stolman's threes to Hall. So you know we want to.
It could be because
they both have a nice touch.
Yeah, these guys are similar in appearance and.
You know, we're used to being almost on the floor. I mean, we're up here now. My nose is about ready to bleed.
That's right. We're up here behind the Connersville section.
Yeah. Faithful here are going crazy. It's like a mini bowl here. Well, it's a little bit bigger, I guess. But still, I mean, we're way up here looking down. It's hard to see the numbers.
Just keep the oxygen coming, Ron.
Yeah, that's right. We need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a nice facility, though, this is. This is, you said, the biggest in Indiana, but there on the walls here say it's the biggest in the world.
It very well could be the biggest in a high school gym in the world.
Yeah.
I would think it would be tough to find any that would be much much larger than this one.
Come from in West Carrollton, Ohio, we just had, you know, our seats came out of the wall.
Yes.
And that's how it happened. You know, that's how you watch.
The famous pull-out bleachers.
Pull-out bleachers, right.
Yes.
I mean, these kids, they don't know how special it is to play here. How special it is to be in the bowl, and that's, they're calling Grant on that.
Grant Smith charged with a foul.
Yeah, it's
only his second, I believe.
Yeah, no, that's our second as a team. So
now they listed his first. I thought he had.
Yeah, no, he had one. Both.
I think he had one earlier, didn't he?
You know, Janitor had the first one, and then now Grant has this one. I mean, you know, again, we're playing very clean.
That's just the second foul on the spot. Oh, inbound pass.
See, that's
almost
nice hustle. Yeah.
Lost by Greenfield Central.
You know, again, they're out hustling us. That's why they're up 1.
Yes.
You know, now they're methodically slowing it down. And
2 minutes left to play first half. Cougars almost. Boy, they
that was
saved it a couple times. There's another. Oh, almost a steal by the Spartans. Billups couldn't quite handle it as he intercepted a pass near the sideline and went out of bounds with it. So Greenfield Central will keep possession.
Yeah, I mean, they've really, I mean, their hustle has kept them into this ball game, and it's why they have the 1-point lead. And yeah, we just got to be able to crack it. There we go.
And now the Spartans finally do break up their play.
See, that's
to
too
Billups,
much.
Pass is
just slow down.
Ahead of from Smith. It was out of the reach of Billups and goes out of bounds to Greenfield Central.
Yeah, I mean, that's just somewhere Grant, his eyes got big, he got excited, and you just overplayed. Slow it down. You don't have to take the lead that fast. You could set it up to take the lead. And that's probably what he was thinking. Oh, good, we can take the lead.
Here come the Cougars setting up a play.
And we just really haven't rewarded our offense or rewarded our defense offensively yet.
There's 20 getting set for a
That
shot.
was beautiful.
It's a three. They're giving him a three. Chandler was near the line, but the official rules it was a three-pointer. He's at 5 points for the Cougars. Now the Spartans down by 4.
You know, just slow it down a little bit. Again, this ball game is clearly not over.
Isaacs, the ball handler for the Spartans, out to Silcott, back to Isaacs. Pulled behind the free throw circle. Spartans with a 2-3 offense. Noah Belt's in the ball game, number 34 for Connersville.
Now Noah's an outside threat. Nice inside. Now
Nice
we're going to the
feed
line.
to Billups. Goes up and scores. Is going to count.
No, it ain't going to count, I don't think, but definitely going to the line and
Holding
get
foul.
one.
No, he'll be awarded the 1-and-1. He'll be at the line for a free throw. Belt comes out of the ball game and Graves comes back in. At the line is Billups for the Spartans. Down by 4. Free throw is good.
Got to make these free throws. You know that.
Yes, indeed. Here's Tyler's second free throw. It is good. Spartans down by 2. 4 points for Tyler Billups tonight.
You
he
know,
has into the ball game an 11.4 per game average.
Faithful not liking that. Thought
No.
Garrett was fouled against.
Number 24 fires long, missing. Silcott grabs a rebound quickly up court.
You know, we could possibly take the lead right here going into halftime. I mean, that's unbelievable. We have that opportunity.
Spartans will have the final shot.
At least tie it. Don't have to go for a 3. Don't have to take the lead. At least tie it because we played so badly. It's a miracle that we're this close.
You're right. I agree.
Yeah, we played bad.
You have to get a shot off here. Isaac.
Oh, good one in there. Oh, beautiful job! Beautiful job by Garrett.
Scores as the buzzer sounds on a layup, and we folks are tied at 19 at the end of the first half of this.
Watch him drive
sectional
through
game.
there. I mean, he was coming into your living room, and he just walked off the court. What a beautiful job by Garrett.
Yeah, he just kept going and went
Yeah.
through the tunnel and headed for the locker room.
You see Grant back there just go crazy.
What
Unbelievable.
What an exciting finish around to the first half of this ball game.
Yeah, first half that we didn't play well, Fran. You know that we didn't play well at all. Offensively, we just weren't set. Defensively, we were fine, but for the most part, Greenfield Central out-hustled us.
I agree.
They
I agree.
out-hustled
That's
us.
what it was. You say that was the turning point in this ball game. But the Spartans had outscoring Greenfield Central in the second period. It was 10-7 in favor of Greenfield Central at the first break. But right now we are tied at 19. Ron, you have some scoring?
Yes, I do. For the Greenfield Central Cougars, they are led by Krill Stolman. He has 7 points. Tate Hall has 5. Chandler Bean has 5. And Dre Jamison has 2 for the Greenfield Central's 19 points for the Connersville Spartans. They are led by the janitor. He has 8 points. Grant Smith has 2. Tyler Billups has 4. Garrett Silcott with 4-2 to tie this game and blow this place up. Right there, Chandler Graves chipped in 1 for the Connersville Spartans 19. Again, Garrett giving us that oomph as he drove the lane as we head into half.
What is happening in the locker rooms with the coaches? What are they saying right now?
Well, I tell you, if I were Greenfield Central's coach, I would be you got to keep hustling, and you can't have those lapses. Let Connersville back. They played a great. I mean, to hold our offense to 19 points is great on their part, but they definitely had moments where we just, we were out. They were out hustling us. We were out muscling them, but we were out muscling them. And so when we established ourselves, we were able to come back, and we were able to overcome our mistakes. You got to cut the mistakes out, and that's probably what Carrie's saying. Cut the mistakes out and start out hustling them. We're out muscling them. We need to out hustle them too.
And we changed our defense on Hall, I believe, their leading scorer. I mean, he was very hot in the early going, but the Spartans were able to change their defensive tactics on him. And he tried a couple of shots. They were off the mark, but early going.
Oh, he was hot.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
He was hot, and you got to weather those types of storms, Fran. We can't, we can't panic when those things happen. One thing about Hall, he's 6'6". He's their biggest guy on the floor, so if he's going to take these outside shots, we then have the height advantage because of the fact that we have bigger guys that are inside getting the glass. That was one thing that, again, they were out hustling us. They were getting the glass. Again, the momentum started changing there late in the second quarter. And again, I feel like with that drive that Garrett gave us to tie this ball game up, we clearly have the momentum coming out in the second half.
Halftime in the semifinals from Newcastle, the Spartans. Greenfield Central, the winner of this game, moves to the sectional championship game to meet the winner of the next game, which will be Newcastle or Mount Vernon from Fortville.
Wouldn't that be unbelievable if it was Newcastle and Connersville? That would be crazy.
Be quite a battle, wouldn't it? 19-19 is your halftime score, and we'll be back with the third quarter of this ball game. So right now, let's take this timeout on the TV3 Game of the Week. Ready for quarter number 3 in this game from Newcastle. The Spartans 19, Greenfield Central 19.
Unbelievable ending with Garrett. I mean, that was just beautiful the way that he gave us that spark. Hopefully we can reward our offense or reward our defense a lot more than we did that first half.
Greenfield Central will inbound to begin the second half. Spartans have their starting 5 out there again.
I tell you what, as well as Greenfield Central did play, and they did play well, and they hustled, to go into the locker room.
Nice fake by number 20, missed the shot. Feeds out to Hall, he misses the shot put up. And finally, the Spartans grab the rebound after 3 shots by Greenfield Central.
And in the first half, they would have got the rebound. So, that's
right.
A little bit different.
Absolutely. I was impressed with the Spartans' work on that particular series of plays.
Yeah, I mean,
now
they
the Spartans have a chance to, for the first time, take the lead in this ball game.
Yeah, the whole dynamic of this game will change if that happens.
Here's
as we
Phillips
know.
driving
Nice
down,
fake.
stopping.
Oh, wow.
Shot hit the back rim and came off, and Greenfield Central's got the rebound.
Yeah, that's something that we've had a lot this year where we've missed a lot of those inside shots, and we had the opportunity to go up. But again, Greenfield Central to be tied, how well they played, they got to not be feeling good. But again, they got to put it behind them.
Number 20 fires, looks good. No, it's off the front rim, but
yeah, from
the
our angle,
teammate rebounds.
Yeah,
they continue to control the boards pretty well, Ron.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what's kept them into this ball game.
Number 21 drives down, little layup, goes up and in, and Greenfield Central breaks the tie. Timeout taken by the Spartans, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely had an opportunity to take the lead right there, and we missed that easy shot. And again, we've had plenty of those this year where we've just gotten inside and missed shots. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, we've seen that all season long, haven't we? They've been to penetrate the defense, get up close. Shots, I don't know if they're rushed. I don't know what
I can't figure it out either. I just can't figure it out either. But, right now we just, again, playing behind. Eventually Eventually, we're not going to be able to get caught up. So, we got to somehow take the lead here very soon with a 3 here or tie it and then stop them and come back. I mean, but again, we cannot continue to play from behind because eventually we're going to run out of time.
I agree, and I think if we once get the lead, that will be a major accomplishment, and we've seen that during the season. Spartans
will
come from
change.
behind,
Yeah.
would go ahead and then be in control from then on.
Well, in this very field house.
There's
That
a
just
shot
was
by
not a good
Grant
shot.
Smith, which was missed. And again, a rebound. And a three-pointer by number 21, Robertson. And Greenfield Central is starting off the second half like they started the first of the ball game.
Yep.
They're up by 5. Connersville sets the play.
You know, we've come out this half and didn't reward our effort for. That's not good. See, that's
There was a
good.
loose
We
ball,
got
but a
it.
nice save by the Spartans. Here's Smith, leads out to Billups, goes to Isaacs, back out to Billups. Spartans looking for a way to penetrate the defense of Greenfield Central.
And we're looking for a way to score. I mean, we're almost 2.5 minutes in and we haven't scored. We have plenty of opportunity to score and we just haven't done it.
Spartans 2-3 offense.
Somebody, that's number 10. That's a foul. Number 10 right there. He pushed off on Chandler.
Foul
Yep.
on a Greenfield Central boy coming up.
And one of the things that we did to stay in the ball game is that we were virtually foul free. We only had 2 fouls that last half.
Silcott will put it in play to Billups. We haven't had a three-pointer, have we, Ron?
Yeah, Bo hit one.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Bo
Yes, in the
hit
corner.
one, and that's it.
There's Silcott driving down along the baseline. Feeds out to Isaacs. He's got a shot for it.
He's
which is
fouled.
missed.
He's going in
Is
for 3.
Is he pushed?
Yeah. Yeah, he was pushed right there. I wish it would have went in for a 4-point play, but, you know, Bo's pretty automatic. So right now, you know, these are these are the most important free throws of the season. Couldn't see what happened as the ball was going up, but clearly he was hacked, and now they're talking.
Officials having a quick
Conversation.
discussion here. 3 foul shots for Bo Isaacs. First
No.
one is short.
Bo's not happy with that.
No, he doesn't miss very often.
No, he doesn't.
Second free throw coming up for Isaacs. It is good. Lineup change for Greenfield Central. Number 33 will be coming into the ball game.
Gage man.
Here's Isaac's free throw. Good. Spartans pull within 3. 10 points for Isaacs tonight. Bo averages 11.6 on the season.
You know, again, playing from behind. You know, and again, boys don't panic because we really didn't commit that many fouls.
Shot from out, missed by Greenfield Central, and the rebound this time goes to the Spartans. Here's
Nice head
Phillips
fake.
driving
Beautiful
down.
job. Beautiful.
Nice layup, driving in for a two-pointer.
That was a beautiful job there from Tyler Billups as he goes in there, does some zigging and a zagging.
4 for
Sorry,
6 for
Yeah.
Tyler. Spartans fall back on defense. Here comes Greenfield Central on the attack.
Yeah, they've tried that a few
Almost threw it
times.
away,
Yeah.
but not quite. They had a guy along the baseline they passed to. I thought it was out of his reach, but it
Oh,
wasn't.
I thought it was way out of his reach. That's
Nope, here's a foul, blocking foul going to be called
Yeah,
on
gonna be on
Phillips,
Garrett.
I believe.
that's going to be on Garrett.
Okay, on Silcott.
Yeah. Again, that's only our 3rd foul the whole game.
We have really
Done well.
played excellent ball in that department. Greenfield on the attack. 21 drives down along the baseline, feeds out. Here's Hall, and it
Oh,
looks
wow.
good, and it is. Three-pointer for Hall. He has 8 points. Now here come the Spartans. Down by 4.
Yeah, again, don't panic. We still have time.
Billups on the near side takes the ball. He's out to Isaacs, and then it goes to Smith. Back out to Billups. He's got a
Yes.
three-pointer on the way, and good. Billups got open. He has 9 points, and the Spartans pull within a point.
Yeah, again, pull within a point, not the lead. We got to, carry this momentum. stop them right here and, just relax.
Stop them, get the rebound,
Yeah.
go and score, right?
That's right. It's that simple. Just do it. Kerry drew it up.
Yeah, let's just do it.
That's
That's another thing, doing it.
Yeah, and these boys, Fran, they got to be feeling the nerves. I mean, there's a lot of weight on their shoulders because we haven't had a sectional title in 500 years, and now we want one, and the kids are excited because this is a team that can do it.
Absolutely.
I mean, this may be Kerry Brown's best team he's ever had as a Spartan head coach.
Greenfield Central driving down.
Well, record-wise,
the
of
ball
course,
back
they are.
out. Oh, there's collision of players. No foul called.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened with Chandler.
Rebounding, he was on the floor. Rebounding is
Oh,
Smith
nice, beautiful
underneath
job.
Isaac, and the Spartans have taken the lead 28-27.
That was unbelievable.
With 2:25 left to play in the third period.
Oh, I got to tell the guys in the truck to play that again. I mean, that was a beautiful head fake. I mean, that was unbelievable. I don't know if they can cue that up again, but I tell you what, Grant is just Magic Johnson in it right in there to the janitor. Watch this right there. He's not even looking at all. I mean, that's unbelievable. And janitor cleans it up.
We're in a timeout right now as Connersville has taken the lead for the first time in this ball game. 28-27 here in the third period. Greenfield Central started off run with a 2-0 lead. I think we tied it, and then
that was it.
That's right. That's as close as we've come until we were tied at 19 at halftime.
Well, you mentioned it earlier. Whenever they came out this second half, it was 19-19, and you said that Greenfield picked it up the way they started.
Yes.
They came out. They took the lead by 5, and again, I was worried that we were playing from behind too many times. It was going to cost us. We had an opportunity to take the lead. Had a crazy turnover. Right now our boys are feeling it. They're excited. They came back, and now they have the lead. Now the pressure's on Greenfield Central. They've played well enough to have the lead. They've played well enough to continue to have the lead, but now we're playing better. Now the ball's in their court, and figuratively we'll find out just how well they respond to our run. Timeout's
over, and it will be Greenfield putting the ball in play.
Unbelievable.
Spartans break from their huddle around the coach, and Spartans fans are showing their appreciation for what they're seeing so far and trying to encourage the boys as they fall back on defense.
Yeah, I tell you what, that just how now we're really into it.
Pressing a little bit underneath. The Cougars have got a man open. Feeds out. Number 5 will fire and hit it.
That's enough to really get it back for you.
Three-pointer to William O'Connor. He's a sophomore at Greenfield Central. They go up by 2.
Yeah, O'Connor, that's his first 3, and that was a nice touch on him. That's a way to get the lead back.
Spartans go on the attack. They got Billups underneath, fakes his man, tries a shot. It's blocked in on the way to the basket, and Greenfield Central drives down and scores.
We came back.
7 points for Greenfield score.
Now they're on a 5-0 run. I mean, they really, again, they're putting on the heat. We're melting a little bit. Again, don't want to play behind. The dynamic definitely did not change when we got the lead. Greenfield just got stronger.
Well, they changed their strategy during that timeout, and it worked so far.
Well, they were just able to get inside, and they were making their shots, and that's what you want to have happen, and we just haven't got set since we took the lead.
Spartans have got Isaacs, fakes his man, misses the shot, but he'll be at the line for a couple of free throws.
Yeah, and again, we got to make these free throws. Every free throw that you're at the line here in the sectional, that's most important. As Jander there gets hacked, and I think he got hit in the face again. But we got to make these free throws right here. Less than a minute to go in this quarter. We can't be playing from behind. Anymore.
Free throw is good. The Spartans' 29th point.
If we get the lead again, we have to keep it and not lose it at all, obviously.
Isaac's ready for his second free throw. It's good. 12 points for both so far tonight. As Greenfield will walk the ball up court.
He's got 7 of those points from the line.
setting up for a final shot in the third period.
Have to stop them. We get the ball coming out in the fourth, so we have to stop them here.
And up by 2. Ball handler is Chandler Bean. Checks the clock. With the ball down close.
Yeah, that was
Number 21 fires and misses on a shot from the baseline. And the ball knocked away by a Spartan. That means with 1.7 seconds on the clock, it will be Greenfield ball into their basket.
Yeah, that was, you know, we got away with one there. I mean, that was a give and go that didn't go for Greenfield Central.
There's a shot which will not drop for Greenfield Central. And we played 3 here tonight in this sectional semifinals. At the end of 3, Greenfield Central 32, Connersville 30. We'll back with the final 8 minutes of this sectional semifinal game right after we take this break on the TV3 Game of the Week.
I am for the child who's had 7 addresses in a single year because she's in foster care, because her father abused her, and her mother couldn't believe her. She is the child I am for. I am a CASA volunteer. I am you.
Spartans inbound as we begin the final period here tonight at Newcastle. Spartans set up the offense. Goes to Silcott. Over to Smith.
Oh, yes.
Underneath the Billups. And
Beautiful.
lays it up and in. And we are tied at 32. Billups has 10 points tonight so far for the senior co-captain of the Spartans.
Sorry,
Greenfield Central throwing the ball away and out of bounds to the Spartans.
Sorry, he has 11. I can't add. So I don't want to shortchange him a point for him. But again, right now, they've made mistakes. They haven't made that many mistakes. We got to make them pay for it.
That's right. Capitalize on your opponent's mistakes. That's what the game's all about.
Yeah, you know what? And they've played a very clean game. I mean, really, they have. We're the ones who are making a lot of mistakes. The fact that we're tied up really shows how badly we've played. We just got to correct it right now in the fourth quarter. You know, if you just play one good quarter and still win, that's good.
Here's Billups firing a 3 and missing, and the rebound.
They're going to call it on Chandler. Yeah, that was Bo
called
hitting the
on
air
Chandler.
ball. Yeah.
That's his first, team's second in this.
Yeah, we've only had 4 fouls the entire game. You know, again, that's an opportunity where we could have taken the lead. And again, if you want somebody to shoot a 3, you want the janitor to shoot the 3. He's been hot, but that was, you know, didn't go in at all. And, you know, again, we got to give ourselves an opportunity to get the rebound. And again, the thing that was our strong suit all season long was being able to get the glass, and we just haven't been able to get that many boards this game, Fran.
Here's Hall dribbling for.
Oh, that was
field, and the whistle stops play.
I think one guy was going to call a charge.
Foul's going to be.
Yeah, the one guy was going to call a charge. I don't know what they're
fans
calling.
Are unhappy anyway. I know that.
Yeah, they're calling a blocking foul. Yeah, that because one of the Zebras was going to. I mean, he was going for a charge, and I can't say that I don't blame the faithful here. That was a clear, from our angle, a clear charge.
Greenfield Central will inbound their end of the court.
That was terrible.
Tied at 32. Final period underway. Ball comes in to Hall. He takes a return pass and will fire and miss. And the rebound goes to Billups at Connersville.
Slow down.
He was the only one, and Silcott were the only players under the basket. Nice Worked by the Spartans now. If they can score.
Yeah,
Here's
10
a loose
got-
ball.
yeah.
Not going to be called on Greenfield, I believe.
Yeah, Central's Jamison, that's his third as he reached in there on Tyler. You know, Tyler was didn't really quite know what to do. He was kind of trapped over there. It was a bad pass from Grant. And he saw a little bit of an opening, and Jamison reached in for the foul.
Non-shooting foul. That's the 4th team foul.
We may not get to 7 fouls for them. I mean, both teams have played pretty good.
Silcott couldn't find anybody open to pass to, had to call for a timeout.
And we've had problems with that all season long, too. It just seems like it takes us forever to really throw the ball in.
Timeout taken by the Spartans. This is a full timeout.
Yeah.
We have a 32-32 ball game here in this game at Newcastle tonight, the sectional game. A full timeout, so we'll take a timeout. We'll take a break here on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Looking for something exciting for your family to do? Explore the skies at the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force and climb aboard our Space Shuttle exhibit. Free admission and free parking, open 9 to 5 every day. Visit nationalmuseum.af.mil.
Timeout's over. Spartans will put the ball in play. Tyler Billups will trigger it in this time. Try to find somebody open. Goes out to Silcott. Drives down, gets close to the basket, scores.
Oh, no!
Oh, they're going to call a charging
Wow.
foul on
Yeah, that's a charging foul. The Faithful's not liking that at all. We'll find out, and, well, you know, he's set, so, yeah, that's a definition of a charge.
Nullifies a basket.
Yeah.
Score stays at 32 all, and Greenfield Central has the basketball.
Yeah, that nullifies my,
Could be a turning point, Ron.
Yeah, it could be a turning point. You know, again, you know, we have to, it talks about rewarding, and, you know, we've had a couple opportunities to take the lead here, and we have blown it.
Greenfield Central's Cougars on the attack.
You know, defense wins games, but when you rely so much on your defense to stay in the game, you get worn down.
Come the Cougars. Trying to find.
Well, they're just eating clock. And they're okay with that. They're okay with eating clock.
Low scoring ball game.
Yeah. I mean, even though it's a tie ball game, they're fine with this slow pace. Nice.
Oh, nice steal
Yes.
by Chandler Graves.
Yeah,
along the baseline.
that-
Now the Spartans almost lose it, but bring it
Jeez.
across the timeline. Silcott is the ball handler.
You know, again, this is just nerves. I think our boys are just a lot of nervous. I mean, I've never seen
Gives
give and
Isaacs
go.
back to Silcott. Garrett cut down as he goes up for a shot. No foul called, and a ball picked up by Greenfield Central. A fall-away jumper is missed by Greenfield Central. Spartans have the ball. Silcott drives down, goes up,
There you
lays
go.
it up and in.
No foul. Unbelievable. I mean, that right there, I mean, Garrett is coming into your living room again with the drive right there, and the Spartans have the lead again. You know, this is, you know, and I tell you, Greenfield Central has had plenty of opportunity to put us away, Fran, and they haven't done that. So, you know, the fact that we've been able to hold the ship and come back by playing this bad, take the lead, says a lot about our boys. Now we got to keep the momentum on our side.
Greenfield Central with the ball, down by 2. Spartans need to force a shot here if they can.
Definitely force a shot right here.
Turnover. See what happens. The coach of Greenfield Central is up, yelling directions.
He's telling his team to, he's telling them to calm down. You see him over there.
Here's Hall, their leading point maker on the season. Doesn't shoot, feeds off. Now he takes a return pass, drives the baseline, goes in.
Oh, now they got the
charge.
charge. Yeah, that's unbelievable. Grant had to. That was kind of a. We're going to see the replay coming up here on that. As we see Tyler moving there, it looked like he wasn't as. The last time that he got called a blocking foul definitely was a better definition of a charge than that was, and that was a charge, if that makes sense.
In all respect to the officials, that's a tough call to make.
It is a tough call to make,
yes.
because you know you got areas that you can't be in, areas that you can be in, and
right, you have to quickly make a decision, and
And again, one official could see a charge, one could see a blocking as the last time. But again, right now, this is the first chance that we've had a possession with the lead. We've never had that before. So right now, we just got to be calm and let's pad this lead.
Control the ball.
Yes.
A little over 3 minutes to play.
Yeah, calm your nerves.
With the lead of 2. They could get another basket here, would be their biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number 40 is the ball handler. Works Isaacs.
Yes.
He's cut down as he goes up for a shot.
Yeah.
Bo will be at the line.
Yeah,
Nice play.
Yeah,
nice play.
Beautiful play right there. I didn't think Bo thought he was going to get any shot, but you got to make or try to shoot.
I think a lot of shots are just intended to draw a foul.
Exactly, and that's exactly what he did right there. Is there's a timeout, and the faithful are going crazy. The boys are going crazy. With Bo at the line, that's almost a guaranteed 4 points right there, or 2 points right there for a 4-point lead.
Those are the Spartan fans you hear cheering in the background. There's another timeout in this ball game. 34-32, Spartans lead. Timeout on the floor, timeout on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Bigfoot or
play basketball.
Boy foul.
Here we go with the ball being put in play by the Spartans. At the free throw line is Bo Isaacs. Two free throws for Bo. First one on its way and drops off.
We've never seen Bo miss this many.
No, he's missed two free throws
Yeah,
tonight.
that's unbelievable. He's not liking it.
Let's see if we can make this one.
Again, this is a whole new ball game when you're in sectional. You know, Bo's been here before, but you know.
Second one is good. Spartans with a lead of 3. 13 points for Bo Isaacs tonight. Greenfield Central with the ball. Trailing here in the final period of this sectional semifinal game. Both teams fighting for the right to advance to the title game. 21's got an open shot and missed it. The rebound is touched last by Connersville, out of bounds, Greenfield Central.
Yeah, I was surprised there wasn't a over the back foul there from our angle. As we said, well, no, maybe not, but it looked like from our angle that their guy kind of went over our guy's back, but from the replay, you know, didn't look as bad as it did from up here.
Greenfield Central ball. Comes into Shulman. Now out to Bean, number 20. Feeds off to Hall. He's got an open shot and missed it. We fight for the rebound. Spartans win the battle as Isaacs comes out with it.
Unbelievable.
And the Connersville fans show their appreciation. Here come the Spartans up court with the lead of 3.
Yeah, again, right now, this is where our hustling is taking over right here. It looks, you know, we're really feeding it.
Smith drives down.
Oh, and we're going to the line.
He was fouled. Will be at the line for the 1-and-1.
Yeah.
That's the 7th team foul on Greenfield. And talk about crucial free throws, Ron.
Yeah, these are definitely crucial free throws.
Number 40,
right here.
Grant Smith, 6'4" junior, is at the line. The Spartans trying to add to a 3-point lead.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
And the second free throw coming up.
Don't know how important it is, Fran. You know this, how important it is to get that double two-possession lead right now. We got a two-possession lead. It's very, very critical.
The second free throw is short, and Greenfield rebounds.
Yeah, our free throws are terrible today. We got to correct that if we win this ball game.
4-point ball game. Spartans lead. Greenfield Central sets up a play. The man in 3-point territory with the ball, number 20. Feeds over to number 5.
O'Connor scares me with the ball.
O'Connor Number 24 is Hall, their leading point maker. Number 20 fires long, misses, fight for the rebound, and a scramble for it, and the Spartans win the battle.
Well, you know, Bo was kind of backing away and letting Tyler get that, and I thought that may have cost us. You know,
a minute and a half remain,
and
a foul called on number 20 of Greenfield, Bean, and Isaacs will be at the line.
Yeah, I don't think the janitor's going to miss one right now. I think he's going to, you know, this kid is too good of a free throw shooter to go 50% each time he's at the line. Well, one time he went 2 for 3.
Spartans trying to add to a 4-point lead. It's good. Spartans go up by 5.
Bo's had 6 points. That was his 6th point this half.
Second
from the
free
line.
throw is good. And it's Spartans 38 and Greenfield Central 32, and 15 points for Bo Isaacs in this ball game.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Spartans fall back on defense. 1:28 on the clock. Greenfield Central fires and looks good. No, it's missed, and Isaacs grabs the rebound for the Spartans. Foul call.
Wow, you know, I tell you what, the guys in the truck were worried that there may be a foul fest in the 4th quarter, and right now it is, as the janitor goes to the line again. I'm surprised they're fouling so quickly.
Spartan fans like what they're seeing, Ron.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm loving it.
You can tell by our shots of the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd's just loving every second of it.
Here's Isaacs, aims and fires and hits.
This is unbelievable.
It's 39 Spartans, 32 Greenfield Central. It's good, and the Spartans have reached 40 points.
Tell you what, the janitor has 12 points from the line.
Well, the Spartan fans stand up, cheering, urging their boys on defense.
Yeah, they're feeling it. They're feeling it, Fran.
Greenfield Central.
Nice stuff.
Falls down. Steal taken away by Smith. Up court foul. Spartans will be at the line.
Unbelievable.
That is the 10th foul and automatic 2 free throws for Grant Smith.
You know, who would have thought coming into this quarter they had they haven't scored a point this quarter.
It's good.
Greenfield
You're
Central.
right. They had 32 at the end of 3.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought that? Not me.
Well, I agree. We're unanimous on that one.
Yeah.
It's 42-32. Connersville with the lead of 10. Greenfield Central fires and hits a 3. That was scored by Robertson. A timeout is called. 8 points for Robertson. 42-35. 1:03 to be played. We're in a timeout right now.
You know, we've seen a game at the Bowl where the Spartans played Rushville. We were down, or they were down 7 with 30-something seconds to go.
Yes.
They tied the ball. We ended up winning in overtime.
Well,
so, you know, crazy things can happen.
Anybody thinks this game's over is crazy.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, because Greenfield has proven that they really want this game. They've hustled. But, you know, again, with them fouling so early and putting us at the lines and not fouling the right guys, I mean, you know, you can't foul Bo and expect him to keep missing. He's not.
That's right. It's a good point. 42-35 is the score right now. At the beginning of this period, it was 32 Greenfield Central, 30 Spartans.
On a 12-3 run.
Timeout's over.
I mean, there was that sense of, okay, we're playing too far behind too many times, and when we get the lead, maybe the dynamics will change. We got the lead late in the third, 28-27, and Greenfield Central, boom, they went on that 5-0 run and shut us out for the rest of that quarter while we scored 3 more points. But, you know, they kept the lead, and I thought, geez, and then when it was at 32, we had a couple of times down where we didn't take the lead and couldn't do it. So it was like, you know, when is it going to happen? When we did take the lead and finally got the lead, we have kept it.
Spartan basketball, break the press, bring it up court.
Oh, wow,
quickly.
they could have got with Bo right there.
There is Billups fouled.
You know, get to the guys at the line who can sink them. Tyler
will be shooting free throws.
That's a double. No, this is the double bonus right
Tyler
here.
aims and fires and hits. Spartans' 43rd point. We're in the final minute of this ball game. Billups ready for his second free throw. It's up and got it. And now Greenfield Central in a hurry, quickly up court. They work the ball to the side, and shot is missed by number 5. Whistle sounds. Non-shooting foul by Connersville, so Greenfield Central will inbound.
Yeah, and that's one thing that really kept us into this ball game is that we've played clean foul-wise. I thought he
that
walked.
guy walked a little bit, I think.
Yeah, there was no doubt.
They give him a basket.
Yeah, they gave him a
I
basket
guess they
for
did.
that. Yeah,
24 got the rebound, put it up and in.
Yeah,
Their 37th point, but I thought there was traveling call.
Oh, yeah.
But,
It looked like he fouled or walked to me.
the officials have done a pretty good job, though.
Yeah, they've been consistent. They have been consistent. I mean,
yes,
we've seen games where been horribly consistent. I mean, as long as they're consistent.
That's right. That's the important thing. This is a short timeout. It's probably going to be over here in about 6, 7, 8 seconds.
That's one thing they don't count down like at the bowl, so it's hard to tell. Being so far up here, it's I'm used to hearing them call something, and
yeah, we're away from the floor. Let's say put it that way.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think I need my glasses strengthened so I can see what's going on down there. But Carey's got to be happy with the gutsiness of this team, the fact that we won this game. Well, and I shouldn't say won because of the fact that we still got 40-something seconds to go, but the fact that we may win this game. That was
put
crazy.
In play. There's a play that Spartans inbound on, trying on that long pass. It didn't work this time.
No, it did not work.
And Greenfield Central will have the ball out of bounds.
Again, 2-possession, or actually a 3-possession lead right now.
Let's play smart basketball.
Oh, definitely got to play smart basketball. Let's stop them here, and they're going to foul, as you know.
Yes.
Don't give them any free baskets.
Number 20 will bring the ball up court. That's Bean.
Kicked.
Ball knocked away by a Spartan, apparently.
Yeah, it was kicked
yes,
away.
It will be Greenfield Central inbounding at their end of the court.
Ooh, that was nice.
Almost intercepted, but not quite by Billups. Greenfield Central keeps possession. Hall fires, air ball. Teammate grabs the ball, though, gives out to 21, who fires and scores, Robertson. And it is a 44-40 ball game. Robertson with 11 points. Who said this game wasn't over, Ron?
Oh, that's right, absolutely. And again, they ate a lot of clock with that. That they're going to foul pretty quickly, so you got to get the ball to either Garrett, Tyler, or the janitor, so that way, that ups our.
23 seconds remain on the clock. 4-point lead for Connersville. They will have the ball at the end of the timeout.
Yeah, I'm not sure why our faithful started applauding right there. I didn't see what happened. But they applauded for something. Not quite sure what that was all about.
Greenfield Central.
So they're going to foul immediately. Again, we got to get the ball to one of our 3 big free throw shooters. Oh, it was a tee. They called a tee.
Oh, technical foul call?
Yeah, so there had to be a tee somewhere. Maybe it was not enough timeout.
I wonder what happened. I don't know what that was all about. Billups will be at the line, up and in.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened on that.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah, but I saw our faithful go crazy.
45th point, 46th point. Spartans up by 6 with 23.1 seconds remaining, and it will be Spartan ball. 15 points for Billups tonight. Grant Smith will trigger it in for Connersville.
Yeah, another foul fest coming up.
Good. Smith works the ball into Isaacs. Bo isn't fouled. Now he is. The first man he was able to escape from, but the second guy fouled him, and Bo will be at the line.
Yeah, I still believe that probably that T was probably calling a timeout when they didn't have any.
That could be what the reason was. It's not smart coaching.
No, not at all.
Isaacs up and in.
I mean, this is unbelievable.
47th point of the night. 20.6 seconds to play. Second shot is up and good.
Bo has 11 of his 19 points from the line, 11 this half.
I don't think I've ever seen such free throw shooting by
no.
a team all year long. I mean, we've just been.
Well, we set the record.
In that one game, 83 points against Shelbyville.
Yeah.
What, 30?
48, 49. I think it was 49.
Was that how many free throws?
Yeah.
I've forgotten the
48
exact
or 49.
number. I knew it was.
He's going to dunk it. He's got to
by
dunk it.
Grant
Yes.
Smith. He slams it in, and the people from Connersville go crazy.
Yeah,
there's a ball knocked
That's
away. It touched last by Connersville. It'll be Greenfield ball, but there's 8.5 seconds to play in this ball game. And Greenfield Central, I think, has said that's all there is to it. Their second 5 comes in.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they played a good game. I mean, they really did. You got to take the hats off to them. They did a good job. But, to win this ball game and play as badly as we did, I'm excited about our chances going into the championship game.
They've got a lot of seniors. They've got about 7, 8 seniors on their team. So this is it for Greenfield Central's Cougars.
Yeah,
the Spartans we've sent in we got our second 5 in there.
Yeah, we sure do.
I think so.
Dalton Lee was at Reveille. No, I think I got one. Yeah.
Ball game is over, and the Spartans have a 10-point victory here tonight in the sectional semifinals. Final score: Connersville 50, Greenfield Central 40. Greenfield Central held to 8 points in that final period, while the Spartans put in 20. Ron is working on the scoring right now. This ball game was by quarters. Greenfield Central 10-7 at the first break. We were tied at 19 at halftime. At the end of 3 again, it was 32-30, and the final score is Greenfield Central losing to the Spartans 50-40. Quite a ball game, Ron. You have the scoring?
I think so. I think I'm off a few points. I don't know where I'm at, but my goodness, I tell you what a great victory for the Connersville Spartans. For the Greenfield Central Cougars, they were led by Blake Robertson's 10. Tate Hall had 10. I'm sorry, Blake Robertson's 11. Tate Hall had 10. Krill Strollman had 7. Chandler Bean had 7. Drew Jamison had 2, and William O'Connor had 3. For the Connersville Spartans, they were led by Bo Isaacs, the janitors, 19 points, 11 free throws in the second half for the janitor right there. Grant Smith had 7. Tyler Billups had 15. Garrett Silcock had 6, and Chandler Grave had 1 point for the Spartans. And like I said, I'm off 2 points, I think. But nonetheless, the score up there on your screen says 50, and that's what all that matters for the Connersville Spartans. I'm not official, although I try to be. But what a great game. And again, not our best game. Not our best game.
No,
we almost got our average,
I agree.
Yeah, we almost got our scoring average.
Right.
But again, offensively, didn't play set there for the first, really almost 2.5 quarters. And, we had plenty of opportunity to take the lead early in that third. We didn't for a while. We had a lead once. They came back and scored 5 points and looked like they were knocking us out of the game going into the fourth. And then somehow we just, things started playing right and opened it up.
Spartans win by 10 here tonight, 50-40. Their 20th win of the season. They have lost 5 times. And for Greenfield Central, their season ends with a 20-5 record. For the Spartans, as Ron said, they almost hit their average. Their average offensively, 51.8. The defensive average, 42.5. So they were almost on the mark, Ron.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, they played their game. The sad thing about this game is that somebody had to go home and not play anymore. And Greenfield Central, great season for them. They have nothing to be ashamed of. It's just, Connersville is a team of destiny.
And it will move into the championship game here at the Newcastle Sectional, and they will play either Mount Vernon from Portville or Newcastle. They are coming up to play the second game here tonight, and that winner will take on the Spartans for the sectional championship game, and then that winner moves on to the Southport Regional. It's about time to wrap things up here, Ron.
Yeah, unbelievable. What a fun. We're going to be here tomorrow night for the championship.
Right.
So, TV3, we got you covered. And I'm telling you, I'm so excited. Our first away game is in this world-famous field house. Of course, I think ours is more famous. Unbelievable victory. Again, this team is a team of destiny. I'm very proud of every one of them.
Reminded during the season that the Spartans did lose to Mount Vernon, but they did beat Newcastle. So we'll see who their opponent will be later on. But right now, the Spartans are moving into the title game. Play Mount Vernon or Newcastle, depending on the outcome of the second game tonight here at Newcastle. Our crew tonight, we really thank all the folks on camera, Sydney Toshlock Joe Mendrick, Devin Hamilton, and Jacob Bentley. Justin Roberts on graphics, and our director and instant replay was John Pousey. We want to thank you for watching tonight's game here on TV3. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as the Connersville fans in attendance here at the Newcastle Field House did. Again, it was a final score of 50-40. The Spartans win in the semifinals of the sectional at Newcastle. For Ron Wiley, this is Fran Schomo thanking you as always for joining us for Spartan Sports on TV3.